Assalamu alaikum, my viewers. Today, in last lecture, I have told you about string theory. There is a question from a viewer that is string theory real? Look, brother, string theory is advanced physics. So, for this, it is just mathematically proved, not experimentally, because we don't have that kind of equipments. So we can test this string theory, but in future maybe we can test the string theory. This is me, Nasir Ahmed from Baramulla, today going to deliver the second lecture of string theory, which is the application of string theory. So let's start our lecture. So applications of string theory. So what are the applications of string theory? The first main application of string theory is that it can help us to find the God equation, which is named as theory of everything. Einstein took 30 years to find that God equation, but he couldn't find that God equation. And many more scientists are trying to find that equation. Stephen Hawking tried to find that equation. He took many years, but didn't reach any conclusion. Now, our famous scientist of this era, Michikuku, is trying to find this equation. If this equation, theory of everything, is the equation, if we could find that equation, so our physics can explain everything in the universe and outside the universe. So what is this, the theory of everything? So what is the God equation, theory of everything? Euler is the famous mathematician. When he gave the God equation of maths, which is ei pi is equal to 0, people are called this the God equation in maths. But in physics, the God equation has many applications, but in mathematics, this equation has no application. So if we are able to find the God equation, we are able to understand the whole physics at all. But why these scientists are not getting the God equation? Even Sir Einstein, Sir Hawkins are trying to find it because it's very difficult. What is this God equation? It's just a 1-inch equation which can understand everything in the universe. So how this God equation can be made, I will tell you one thing. So the God equation can be made from two theories: general relativity, when added with quantum mechanics, it gives us the theory of everything. But wait a sec, you are thinking that it's very easy to collab these two equations, but there's a problem in these two equations to collab it, because general relativity applies on smooth surfaces and the quantum mechanics applies on chopping surfaces. That's why it's very difficult to finalize the God equation. So scientists are trying to find that God equation. Maybe in future we are able to find that God equation. So which helps us to find this God equation. String theory plays here an important, very, very important role to find the God equation. So after finding the God equation, there should be the huge application of this equation. You know that we are trying to, from this God equation, we are trying to, unify four forces of the nature. That is electromagnetic force, gravitation force, weak nuclear force, strong nuclear force. By combining these equations, we we would able to find many more things, like we are going to study more about black holes, we are going to study more about parallel universe, we are going to study about multiverse, we are going to study about wormholes, we are going to travel faster than speed of light. How amazing is this if we could find theory of everything, God equation, only one each equation which can explain everything in the universe. So this is the basic application of string theory, through which we can find the theory of everything. And that are some applications of theory of everything thing that I write down, that we can find what we called the wormholes, study can wormholes, we can find the particle which can travel faster than the speed of light, we can go back in time to meet our parents, That's how it works. So the second application of the string theory is very interesting. You know, it proves the existence of God. That's the main thing. You know that the application of string theory. Second one is it proves the existence of God. Proves existence of God. It proves us the existence of God. How? You know, Sir Stephen Hawking is one of the most favorite scientists of all time of this era. He claimed that before Big Bang, before Big Bang, there was no time. So God has no time for to create universe before the Big Bang. So this claims that the God doesn't exist. So this claim is totally false. But according to string theory, we live, our universe is like a bubble. You know that bubble. There are trillion, billion, infinite bubbles in the in this era, which are sometimes pop and sometimes formed. The pop here is called the big crunch, and the form is called the big bang. So when we are talking and I am delivering the lecture to you, somewhere big bang is happening. So before big bang, the time still exists. From this we can conclude that Stephen Hawking has totally wrong claim on the basis of the proves existence of God. So I hope you like this video.